Thanks.
Congratulations on another year at the Del Close Marathon. I guess I shouldn't congratulate you yet because it isn't over yet. So like
it hasn't started, yeah.
Congratulations on going into another.
Thank you.
Marathon.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Let's talk about what that marathon is. It's something that I heard about when I first moved to New York City, and it was told to me it was this amazing thing that you had to go see, and I've seen it a couple times, and it's insane. It's so crazy. It's a bunch of exhausted comedians who are totally loopy and crazy, being the funniest I think that they can be.
Yeah, it's essentially. It started off the first year was maybe 30 hours and 36 shows, and now we've reached 56 hours and 702 shows in its 19th year. So it's just constant improv, good and bad, happening for 3 days. All in honor of Del Close, who was an improv guru to a lot of people that many of you have heard of.
He's kind of the improv. I mean, there's, I guess, multiple improv gurus, but he's the one, really, that everyone cites.
He's a big one, yeah. I mean, back to, like the Belushis to Farley to now, Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, Dratch, all the UCB4, the Upright Citizens Brigade, which is why they started it, to honor their teacher and friend when he passed away.
How many shows do you guys end up finding you do during a Del Close marathon?
I think I'm doing 8 shows this year. I've done more, like maybe as many as 15 at the marathon. Wow. Yeah, it's a mistake.
15 shows. What does that feel like?
It's devastating physically, but it's really fun. I mean, you get to a certain point of fatigue where your brain has stopped inhibiting itself in any way, and you find yourself doing like the most insane. There's a show, for example, where it's just guys pretending to be players who have historically played for the Mets. That'll happen. Is there a Mets mono scene this year?
That has been retired, but that did
that's too bad.
exist. The Mets mono scene, which is just an announcement of every Met for about 15 minutes, and then you go to take a suggestion to start the show, but you run out of time. Yeah, so that happens at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, so super late at night there.
That's the whole show?
Yeah, there's like a cavalcade of truly bizarre shows that happen at the Don Finelli, who I hope is watching. Used to do a one-man sound and movement, which just meant a show that was 15 minutes long of him, no discernible
him
words
making
whatsoever.
noises and moving his body for 15 minutes.
There are other like normal shows.
There's great shows. Yes.
Where, like, people
No,
talk.
please talk about the weirdest ones and spell out the worst, please.
Okay, Pie Babies. That's about 10 men in diapers. And then a Nazi clown comes out and asks them to all put pies in their face. And that Nazi clown is Anthony Atamanuik, and he now has his own show on Comedy Central.
Absolutely, he plays the president in the President Show.
So you can do shows like that and then be very successful in your comedy career.
Will he be making an appearance in the Del Close Marathon?
He will, yeah.
What kind of guests do you guys usually have drop by? I know there's a lot of people who've taken part in UCB and some amazing people who founded UCB, and the marathon is a big deal for everybody who was a part of the theater early on.
Yeah.
So do you expect a lot of big guests to drop by?
Well, that's the majority of our performers are all people that have come through UCB in some form or fashion, or friends of, like came with the Upright Citizens Brigade in Chicago, and they'll stop by. But we also have, there's a show called Gravid Water, which happens monthly at our theaters, but we have a big one during Del Close Marathon, and we have like Diana Agron from Glee is coming by, and it's escaping me now who else is on that bill. But that has like some other like non-UCB, like legit performers as well. Like they make they're legit. They're real actors and actresses. We are too, but
Now, Shannon, you've been a part of UCB for quite some time. You're the artistic director of the UCB right now. But I'm curious, how did you guys get involved? When did you first start?
I started taking classes in 2006. And yeah, it was just a friend was like, you should take a class, and then I haven't left. It's kind of how it works, which I think a lot of people do. You fall in love, and then you just kind of keep taking classes, and then you meet friends, and yeah, I literally have been there doing something since 2006. So.
Also for 11 years.
Oh God, it has been.
Wow, 11 years? Wow,
Yeah,
wow. So after a certain point, I imagine you finish the amount of classes that you can take. What do you start doing?
Well, there's a really great community in New York of just improvisers who have taken classes. And so I think before, I had the honor of getting to perform at the theater, we were just little scrubs, like trying to do shows wherever we could. We did a show one time at like a Mexican restaurant, just like where families were having meals. So it's just like the perfect place to have an improv show. So I did a show there once, like basement weird kind of places, just because, we all were young and loved it. And then through that, like got better and eventually made a team at the theater. And oh, thanks.
You made a team.
So what about you?
Pretty much the same story. A different friend told me. I don't know which friend told Abra, but I guess it could have been the same person.
On the count of 3, say their name.
1, 2, 3. John
Allison.
Timothy.
Oh,
Allison. So yeah, a friend
Total
told me
waste
about
of
it.
time.
Friend told me about it. I started taking classes in like 2011, and then eventually I made a team.
Yay, applause, validation.
Thank you.
No. What about you?
Same.
Okay, yeah, give it up.
Yay, she made a team.
I actually I started watching shows at UCB in high school, and I was like, I don't know. I thought the classes were $300, and I was like, I'll never take a class. And then I eventually did. But I just enjoyed watching it. We also was a big part of the indie community, hosted a lot of shows where, you invite friends and people from wherever. And then, this is illegal, but we bought beer, and then we'd resell it to those people without a liquor license. I don't know. Can I say that? Here?
I think you're okay here.
The statute of
It's a
limitations.
safe place for illegal activity like that.
I still do it. But yeah, and then you're just performing around the city and performing at UCB a lot. That's basically it.
And Shannon, as the artistic director, how have you seen the theater change over the last, few years?
I mean, I've been there for 17 years, so I was with the theater when it was just like on 22nd Street and like 80 seats. And it's just grown.
When it was like the strip club prior to that?
Oh my God, I
Okay.
knocked all my water over, and I don't give a fuck. Yes, the old strip club that became the theater. It's basically just grown in size and opportunity. Because we have 2 theaters now in New York, and so that we're allowed to give a lot more performers a chance to get on stage, which is always, it's nice because it's hard to find, I think, stage time. So the more we can offer, I think the better. So that's how it's grown that way.
And if you were there like 17 years ago when you, as you said, how have you seen enrollment increase as members of UCB have sort of gone on to become sort of more and more well-known?
Well, yeah, I think as different people got bigger jobs, there were like certain factors, like I think when Amy Poehler first got on SNL, like that was a huge boost, obviously, because she is a member of the Upright Citizens Brigade themselves. And then like Bobby Moynihan getting on SNL, et cetera. But then we've kind of reached a point where there's really no boom because I don't think we can get any bigger. Yeah. So it's like I could name a name and some people like would have no idea that person is like, now it's just like you turn on the TV and there's a UCB person.
Right. Does it feel like an institution at this point, or is it hard to sort of continue to make it feel scrappy and sort of everybody's being creative and of their own, while at the same time it's a bit of an institution?
It could feel that way, but I try to work to not let it be that way, because the theater itself is like the roots, and so I try to make it feel as much of a community as possible, and let the people, the performers, still get to experiment and be weird and find your voice and fail and mess up, because that's what the UCB is about. Like, you're allowed to. I'll watch a show and someone will like really fuck up on stage, but I'm not going to be like, you're out. It's like, if you learn from that, then you'll get better.
And it's not about booking like the most famous comedians that are in town or anything and trying to get them on stage. It's like,
no.
It's about making sure that the teams that have the space that night and have worked for that space and that time get to actually do the show.
I mean, my job is I want to promote our performers. So a lot of managers and people will like email me, and sorry, I don't care about your people. I care about my people. I do give a certain people like slots, obviously, but yeah, I don't want to take a slot away from someone who's been putting the work in to give it to someone super famous for no reason.
Absolutely. So you guys are going to perform for us, right? You're gonna do some improv.
We are.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, there's different games and there's different methods to improv. Is there anything that you can tell us about what you're going to do before you do it, or you want to just get into it and I'll get the hell off the stage?
When we run in front of the stage, run in front of each other, that means that scene is over. And that's probably all you'd need to know in order to enjoy.
It's all organic.
It's all organic. Let's take a couple questions from the audience before
Yeah,
we get into
great.
this. Right here.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
So I was wondering if there's anyone any of you would love to collaborate with when you do like a show or something.
Oh my gosh.
I would love to collaborate with Tony Shalhoub. I don't think he does comedy or improv or anything, but he's my hero. Yeah.
Can I ask why?
I love the show Monk. This is a quick plug for Monk for everybody out there. Quality show, really funny. Seems like a good guy. That's it.
Absolutely, Tony Shalhoub's the best. Next question. Could you make this question Tony Shalhoub centric,
Yeah.
please?
I'll make it Tony Shalhoub centric whether you do or not. So.
Feel free to. I was just gonna ask, did you always want to be performers on stage? Was that like whether it's improv or acting? And do most of the people that come through at UCB, are they performers, or I know like sometimes it might be like lawyers or something else that like just want to try it?
I mean, I remember in my 101 class, there were people of all different ilks. I think as you get people who continue to pursue it beyond the 101 and like 201 levels tend to be people who are pretty serious about it. But there are people, one of the guys on my weekend team used to be a lawyer. His name is Jubin Parang, and now he's the head writer of The Daily Show. So that's somebody who like was a corporate lawyer, started doing improv, quit his corporate lawyering job, and became a comedian, which I'm sure was distressing to a lot of people in his life. But it has worked out great for him. I mean, I wouldn't, if you're a lawyer right now, I probably wouldn't recommend giving up that career, but it happens to a lot of people.
Next question. I think we have time for one more.
Hey guys. So I know a lot of times you take suggestions from the audience, and so I'm wondering, what is the strangest thing that's been suggested to you, whether it worked or not?
Oh. Well, the very first suggestion for my first Herald team in 2006 was Harry Potter's awkward threesome, which is too much for a suggestion. I don't know if that's the weirdest thing that's ever been suggested.
How often do you get that? Whereas, like at most, if it's a stand-up show, there's
Right.
very little audience participation. But at an improv show, you ask the audience to participate. How often do you get that the audience, tries to be funny bones and think that they can really, rather than throw out a solid suggestion, is like, here's a joke that I think is funny that I'm gonna be the star of the show.
I think it depends on the time of day of the show. Like the later, if it's like a weekend, the later it is, the drunker the audience is, and they'll try and throw something out. But I remember a show that Chelsea and I did. It was like we have like a touring company, so Chelsea and I were touring together. You don't know what I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you do. And we often will interview somebody. We might do that later, like do like a quick little interview to get information. And so we used to go through, be like, can we go through your wallet and purse?
Oh, wait, is this the,
lady?
yes.
And we started going through, the woman gave it, or a college student gave us her purse,
Yeah.
and we opened it up, and it just was like a lot of prescription pills. And I just was like, I'm just gonna ask questions.
I think my favorite part of that interview, this was in West Virginia.
Yes.
This woman,
Key, West Virginia.
Key is West Virginia. She, other than the pills, really the only thing she had in her purse was a wet washcloth.
Oh man.
Also on that tour, we did a show in a gymnasium that also had a bounce castle in it and a
Sumo
sumo thing, a battle of the bands. There was like 4 women like watching us. And we were like, okay, we're
there
doing this show just for
A battle of the bands happening while you were trying to do improv?
No, they were before us.
They were before
we were
us.
the final act.
Right.
At 1 a.m. And while walking to the venue, some a-hole threw a water balloon at me.
Well, anyway, half the way through the performance, we're like, I'm looking down at my watch to see, like, we should probably look for the blackout in like 10 minutes. But everyone had left. And so we just said, thank you, that's our show. And that was it.
Yeah. And we found out that it was supposed to be a PG-13 show, and nobody told us.
Yeah.
Did you go hard R?
Oh,
We went
I'm
hard
always
R.
hard R, man.
Luckily, you can be hard R for your performance here, and also
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be here for the performance. They're going to stay. So
Great.
Yeah, they can't
I'm going to walk off the stage. I'm going to let you guys go.
Thank
Great.
You ready
Yeah.
to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Great. So yeah, we're gonna do a fully improvised show for you guys. So this show is, only for you and those watching, and then whoever's rewatching later. What we would like to do is, if there's someone in the audience, just to talk to you for maybe like 1 or 2 minutes, who has something coming up in their life that they are super excited about. But it's like not your birthday or like a brunch. You have something you're excited about? All right, so we can get her a microphone, and great. And we're moving things off stage, and I'm stretching as we move things off stage. That's right. We see the mess. See it. Great. What is your name?
Noah.
No. Do you want to talk into that mic?
Oh,
so people-
Noah.
Noah.
Yeah, N-O-A.
N-O-A. Very nice. So Noah, what do you have coming up that you're excited about?
Well, I have two things. One is that my niece was born a few hours ago
What?
in Israel.
Great. Is that your first time in, or is this
Second time.
second time?
But different sibling.
Different sibling. All right. Your niece was born a few hours ago.
Yeah, in
Does
Israel.
she have a name?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not that anyone told me because I'm so far away. Maybe everyone knows except me.
Okay. Oh, you think everyone knows except you?
Probably not, but like this is something I'm worried about all the time.
Okay. What do you want her name to be?
It's like an Israeli name, Shachal.
That's what you want it to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
It means dawn.
Dawn?
Yeah.
Great. All right, so you're excited about your new niece.
Yeah. And also, I just moved to New York, so that's exciting.
How,
Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. And where did you move from?
I was living in the Boston area because I went to school there.
Okay, so now you're 2 weeks in New York City.
Yes.
And what brought you here?
Google.
Oh, you're working for Google.
I'm gonna work at Google.
Can we say that? You're gonna work at Google. We can say it, right? If that's a curse word here, it's allowed. So you're in tech?
Yes.
What is that? How much time do you have before you start working?
Another month.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your start date is was 6 weeks away from when you moved here?
Yeah.
Why
Because I graduated and then everybody, a lot of people are starting the same day, so it's in July and they just let us have a little bit of summer off.
But you're not getting paid right now.
No.
So you're living, but you have a month to explore. So what do you want to do? What's on your bucket list before job ruins your
Well,
life?
I'm taking an improv class.
Okay,
and,
congrats.
And I'm just hanging out with friends and seeing a lot of theater, basically.
Okay. What about actual city? Besides theater's great.
Well, I've been here a lot of times. Like I spent all of last summer here, and my brother used to live here, so I was here.
So it's not a new.
No, but it's just like something I've been building up to like for years. Like I've always wanted to live
Okay.
here.
And what are you going to be doing at Google?
I'm a software engineer.
Software. You're smarty pants. All right. You guys have any follow-ups? No?
Oh, I have one.
Okay.
Do you know, because Google, oh God, we're saying it so many times.
Please.
It's so cool to work there. Do you know, do you have a funky, is your office gonna, we're not even an office, but are you in a funky area in the office?
I think everything looks pretty cool. I don't know where I'll be yet, but I'm excited to explore.
Yeah, that's gonna be super fun.
And this is like the one that's over on like 15th or 16th, that area?
Yeah.
I've been in that one.
And when you say you're gonna work for Google, Google has hired you, right? Or you're just like, I'm putting my
No,
mind to it.
I'm gonna get it.
In
It's
a
gonna
month, I'm
happen,
working for
yes.
Google.
Noah has been hired.
Okay.
Yeah,
And they
Congrats.
gave you so much notice.
I love it.
Because it's like a new grad position, so it's like
How many of you are starting at this one time?
I think 30 in my program.
And have they told you how many of you will last?
No.
Ask that the first day,
Great first
and then
question.
stay. All right, great. Thank you, Noah.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're now going to improvise inspired off of that information.
Hey, I hate to be such a pest about this.
No.
But have you named your baby yet?
Because I just want to make for sure that I'm not left out of the loop on things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we did a while ago.
Okay, so this is literally one of my nightmares
I know,
happening in front of my face.
I know. And I know it's your nightmare. And the thing is that we did name the baby. We have told our parents, but
That's
like,
what I was worried about.
yeah, but I'm not ready.
Abra, there's still cake left over from the
I'm
christening.
so thanks.
So this means that there was a godfather already? That's been chosen? That's cemented?
Oh, Shelly, no, you came at the worst time. That's okay. Thank you for the cake, though.
Congratulations on
Thank you.
twins.
I know.
So do they both have names?
Yeah, they both have names.
Okay.
The names, it makes sense. It's like when they're together, it'll be fun.
Did you take any of my suggestions? Did you go from off the list I sent you?
No, your list was all Marvel superheroes, and it felt hard. You know, I didn't want to put my kids through that, you know, just to be in that situation. And I'm sorry, and I know it's your worst nightmare. It's just, I feel like you think that we're...
Hey, Abra.
Yeah.
We found another one.
In me?
You had triplets. There was one hiding underneath the other one.
Well, there's no way you could have named it yet because you're just hearing about
The
it.
third name that you had thought.
Oh, you already did it.
The
Okay,
backup, yes.
you did it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Got a
you know
backlog.
what? Give me that back. We're gonna put the cake back together,
And
we're
then
gonna...
let me cut it
Yes,
again?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
great.
Okay.
I've always wanted triplets.
I've always wanted to just be told the names of triplets.
I know. And the thing is, I think that privilege of getting to know the names so early on is something that you think you're entitled to, and in this situation you're not, just because you know you work at the Whole Foods that I go to a lot, and I love getting to see you, and you always know how much tangerines are, and that's helpful, but I don't feel like I need to tell you the name of my kids, you know?
Okay. I guess we just don't see things eye to eye.
Yeah, I know.
Because I would tell you the name of my kids. You'd be my first call.
Oh, are you anywhere close to that in your life, or?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think it's once it happens to you, it's different. You know, when you have kids, you think these are the people that I gotta tell,
And your Whole Foods,
pal
Didn't make the list.
It didn't make the list, but.
that hurts.
And I don't want this to be weird the next time I see you at
It's
Whole.
gonna be weird.
No, please.
I promise you, it's gonna be
Greg,
weird.
I honestly, that Whole Foods is my happy place, and I can't.
We cut to Whole Foods. Mommy, why is this guy staring at you?
Okay.
I should have known your name.
I'm sorry. Is there a problem here?
It is a problem, but honestly, it's Greg. Greg and I have a lot of history, and I didn't tell Greg my child's name.
You could have been named War Machine.
Oh, okay. I thought the problem was with Greg because we've been getting a lot of complaints, but not telling him your kid's name is really messed up.
Oh.
All right, new Google employees, welcome. Take a look at your fellow colleagues next to you. All of them but one of you will no longer be here in 6 months.
Wait, sorry. All of them but one?
You?
What's
is that-
the math on that? What do you think the math
All
is?
of them.
I can crunch some numbers on that.
All of you
All of them but one of us.
You.
will
One,
be
just one. Someone.
All of them but one of you.
Yeah.
Wait, so just one of us isn't gonna get it?
That's right.
Three of us.
Three of us will
Three of us
get it.
will get it.
75% of us are going through.
That's right. 3 of you will be here in 6 months, and 1 of you will be gone.
Okay.
And that's up to you to decide.
What?
Has nothing to do with your work ethic or your productivity. This is a survivor situation.
Okay, well, I'm not going back to Bing, no matter what happens. So, I don't know
You're
if
all from different search engines, by the way.
Ask Jeeves.
We got Bing, we've got Ask Jeeves.
and these two other ones.
Lycos. Remember
And-
Lycos?
Oh yeah.
course.
Of course.
I still work there. It's just me.
I work with Alexa. I'm the only employee.
The Amazon computer.
Yes.
Okay,
Great.
well,
There we go. But the four of you are here now. Wait, you're still at Lycos?
Yeah.
You gotta quit that job. You work at Google now, man.
Oh, shit, you're right. Well, I'm my own boss, so I'll just email myself my resignation letter.
Great.
I vote for Alexa to not make it.
Well,
Yeah.
well
No,
okay,
please
this is
don't
pretty,
send me
well,
back.
this is really soon to be doing this.
I also want to vote for Alexa.
Okay,
No,
you're out.
you don't understand what she's like. It's terrible. I sit in a room.
Chelsea,
Yes, Alexa.
your outfit sucks.
Alexa, that's not fair. You don't have an outfit.
I don't need one. My body is slamming. Chelsea, did he text you back?
You
No,
know,
he didn't. I know.
You know that he didn't, because you can see everything.
You shouldn't have sent that turtle emoji.
I didn't know which one to send.
Yeah, it took you 3 hours to send it. You went through all the animals
It felt
first.
like I couldn't say what my words were, so I just said an emoji.
Do you want to know what he's doing right now? I can tap into his phone.
Yes.
He's looking at pictures of chests.
Oh, look at
No.
Look at his chest.
What do you mean? You
He looks
mean
nice.
breasts?
No, chests. It's across genders. He's into boobs and pecs, everything.
Alexa, we need to crank out some more numbers.
You need to crank out numbers. I'm Alexa.
hey, Alexa, it's me, Google Home.
Hey, what's up?
I was thinking maybe like you and I go check out the dark web later. I got some Bitcoin saved up.
Alexa, don't go with him.
Stop being such a nerd.
Shut up, you loser.
Alexa, you can't go to the dark web. They sell missiles and stuff there, and drugs.
You're not my mom. I don't have a mom. I'm Alexa.
If you go to the dark web, I have to go with you.
Oh my God, you cannot come to the dark web with me. Everyone is gonna laugh if I bring you to the dark web.
Don't bring your lame human to the dark web with us.
I can be cool there.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, it's me, Siri.
God.
What do you mean, oh God?
Just like you have no inflection at all.
Hey Siri, it's me, Chelsea.
I remember you, Chelsea.
Yeah, we tell jokes to each other sometimes. Sometimes I'll just ask you a joke and you'll tell me a funny answer.
Yes, I will. Ha ha.
See, I'm cool.
Ask me a joke. I'll tell you a funny answer.
Ask me a joke? Ew.
Who's there?
Ha ha. I'm here, Chelsea. I'm always here for you.
Thanks.
Chelsea, look, Siri's here for you.
Oh my God, thank you. That feels really good.
Okay, we get it. It's
bad.
Okay, it's bad.
They're
Yeah.
mean. They gang up on me.
Seems like all of
They took
them-
me to the dark web and they left me there.
Wait, but where are you now? Are you not here with us?
I had to claw my way out.
You should use the Lycos search bot. It's much nicer. It's really cool. That's the only one I use. You know, the Lycos search bot?
Honestly,
Okay, Lycos. Where is a pizza place near me?
I don't know. Google it.
Hi, I'm new to New York. I'm here to see theater.
okay. Well, there's a lot.
Okay, any theater sounds good. I don't have any other plans, just theater.
Okay. Well, my buddy and I are putting on a show.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's in a basement underneath
Okay.
a bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Doug and Frank's Bean Fest?
Yeah. We eat a lot of beans and then we fart.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, come by. That's theater. I mean, theater's anything if you think about
Sure.
it.
Yeah, I guess, no, I want to support all the arts, and I honestly, I've seen a lot of the big shows, so I'd love to come to the Bean Fest. I
Great.
guess,
Yeah.
is it just,
every other fourth Thursday. So it's like 2 months from now.
okay.
Yeah, that's when we could rent the space.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just only here for, and I won't be here then.
Okay. Well, I'm just a random person you ran up to on the
I
street.
know, isn't that fun? Will you just be
Yeah.
friends with me?
Oh, sure.
Cool. Again, I
Okay.
moved to New York,
Okay.
and the things I know about New York that I love are theater. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, are you guys looking for tickets to Dear Evan Hansen?
Yes.
Oh my God, me too. Do you want to come to this attic that's in my building and I just stomp grapes?
Yeah, I do.
That's what I have tickets for.
Are you making wine, or is it just like a show?
Oh, that's a great idea. No,
You're just stomping grapes.
we're just stomping grapes.
Heard
it's
about
like a
you.
performance thing.
Yeah, I've heard about you. My buddy Sarah came by and saw that.
Oh yeah, Sarah's a great patron.
Yeah, she goes,
Patron of our
she goes
theater.
to like all the weird shit.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she's a trust fund kid, so she can.
It's not me.
No?
No.
Oh, you don't have money to come see the attic show?
Oh, no, I don't have any money, but I'm gonna get a job. I put it on my vision board, so I know I will. Yeah.
Hey, are you looking for tickets to Hamilton?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, I'm doing a show with my buddy Doug. It's called Doug and Frank's Bean Show. It's underneath. Oh, shit! Right on, Doug!
Ah, man.
Yeah, me and Doug, we do a
Yes.
show called The Bean Show. It's every
great.
other fourth Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could say it a different way, but we say it like that.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, did you both know that you were gonna be in this area, or?
Well, we said we'd just like circle the block until we ran into each other.
We both got paroled on the same day, and then we just kind of been wandering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're out on parole?
Yeah.
Huh?
Whoa, me
you-
too.
Whoa, that's weird.
Nice. Huh. Who's your parole officer? Wait, on the count of three, say it. One, two, three. John Timothy. Oh, John Timothy.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hi. I'm starting work here in 2019, but I just wanted to come check out the place.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Wanted to
sure.
see what was going on
Yeah,
with
come
the
in.
space.
There's a lot of cool stuff in here. There's a kombucha tap.
Oh,
That might be
awesome.
phased out by then.
Yeah.
A lot
You guys
of.
are constantly like doing construction and stuff, right? Like
Oh yeah,
refurbishing.
it's always changing.
So I'm just gonna have to kind
Oh,
of pop in every week
2019,
to make sure I stay up to date, right?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
Yeah, I stopped working here in 2014.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
What do you do now?
I work at a law firm,
Okay. I mean,
but I can't leave until 2018.
yeah, they lock you in.
Yeah.
So does anyone here currently employed, or this is mostly future past kind of situation?
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's currently employed. There's a lot of futures here.
'Cause I
you
did just
can tell. You
walk
can
right
tell.
in.
You'll be able to tell. You're
Yeah.
new, so you don't know.
Right.
But you could tell when someone's not here anymore or when someone's gonna be here. You'll
We
see.
work here.
Oh yeah, there's some bots.
We're all Google Homes.
Yeah.
We're everywhere in the walls.
Okay, so what should I like expect in 2019? You guys have any tips? What's it like to work here?
In 2019, it's gonna be a lot of pasta in the cafeteria. It's gonna.
Carbs are coming back in 2019.
Carbs are turning back.
2019 carbs are going to be huge again.
Kale's out, carb in.
Wow.
That's going to be a big slogan. 2019.
Tails out, carbs in.
Yeah. Also, just phones are still gonna be popular.
Hi, I'm gonna work here in a couple of years. Just want to come by and introduce myself.
I died here 6 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. What do you do now?
Raid the fucking fridge, man. Yeah, drink all the honest tea I can. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love that stuff. That stuff
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yeah, it's like $4 at a Dwayne Reed.
Can I get all the ghosts in here, please? Can we talk to all the ghosts, please? Guys, you guys are supposed to stay confined to nether regions, but I've heard a lot of you are going back to your former places of business and raiding the fridge. What's that about?
We have unfinished business.
Unfinished booze.
Right. So I think you're misinterpreting the charter. You are allowed to go back to Earth if you have unfinished business, but if you just like left a soda in a fridge, you got to stay here.
But
But-
almonds are really expensive, and I like to eat them for free.
Say almonds are expensive.
Almonds.
Okay, yeah. So this is the kind of stuff we're getting at.
So are avocados.
Yeah.
Right, you understand that the currency and economy in the afterlife is totally different. You can have whatever you want up here. It doesn't matter.
So I could have like a whole bunch of almonds and avocados?
Yeah, anything you want. There's no reason to return to a particular fridge where you used to work.
But what
I'm
about
just-
nap pods? There's so many nap pods
Oh,
back
yeah,
at my
nap
job.
pods.
Okay, we don't have nap pods.
Ah.
Okay, all right. Okay, busted. We don't have nap pods.
There we go.
If you want to, go ahead.
Do our children know that when we came back to Earth as ghosts, we just go to the Google office and we don't visit them and talk to them?
I mean, I would assume that they do, frankly. I bet it hurts your living kids' feelings to find out that their mother came back to Earth and could have haunted anything and instead went to the Google fridge and drank a smart water.
My kids would be proud because I taught them any chance you get to get free almonds and avocados, you take it. So they get it.
And I just assume everyone works for Google at some point in their life, so I'm waiting for my kids to show up.
Can I also ask, because this is a meeting that I don't have to have very often, do any of you find it weird that you all died in the Google office?
No.
Not really.
That place fucking sucks.
All right, thank you. That's our show. Thank you. So if anyone's in New York over this weekend, the 23rd to 25th, we have the Del Close Marathon at UCB Theatre. So check out ucbtheatre.com or delclosemarathon.com for more info. Thank you, Internet World.